You made us say, in my speech at the Tain conference, no, they told us, as I said, in our politics, no, yama nukredi, sincerity, honesty, truthfulness, and forthrightness, and known as a LDA, because Osha the Kosuna, I mean, and to be honest with you, even some very honest politicians on the other side, say Andra Namekan, the Nana Komia, Akan say Obekan Nukrepa, the current government on one the party in power are very, very unpopular. And he is worried if elections are held today, what will be the results? Now, the point I was making is share the statements we make during the campaign, share your posture, share the kinds of positions we take on issues. And you compare that to when power is given to us. Say, you're more, the opposite, diametrically opposed to positions we took. Osha, for example, Ghana, Bobusia Dudu. Over power, then you do West, Shabebia, your debt to GDP, I was to say, excess of 80%. Previously, a year less than 60%. No? We criticized it. Like I said, it's too much. You're borrowing too much. You're Bobusia Dudu. Say, it's in excess. We share latest Bank of Ghana data about 81% debt to GDP ratio. Now, so you're defending. I mean, you really feel the and taking the people for granted. For example, me protecting the public purse, me say Ghana Sika. And Captain, who name campaign wage for the president to use our presidential jet, our President Kufuor or die. Consistently, the president has ignored your presidential jet for his long-haul travels. Or charter, current rate, $18,000 an hour. From May last year to March this year, Ghana Sika, not less than 28 million Ghana cedis. So 28 million Ghana cedis, imagine what he can do. Meanwhile, this is a president, Oba protecting the public purse. But he's doing something totally opposite. OSHA constitutional review. Yenyana Aka say 1992 constitution. The time has come for review. What are we waiting for? An explosion should happen. OSHA even labor agitations are say is because there's a certain sense discriminating between Article 71 office holders. You're under the Article 71 category. And the other category of public sector workers, there's a yawning gap. It's just widening every day, every year. We need to resolve that. And you're proactive. I'm a young person. I intend to be in politics for a long time, God willing. Say, me peers, if you have your ears to the ground, who hear research, if you believe in research and you follow the research outcomes, the Ghana for about the political class, the level of mistrust, the level of despondency, disillusionment. I mean, Mbwa, who share your history? Kwame Nkrumah, those who were able to move this country forward, rally the nation to even attain independence, because the people had confidence in them, people had trust in them. Leaders in Kwa and to me and develop your mind. Who hear the trust, the confidence of the people to rally behind you, your vision. your plans for development, and all of them will put their shoulders to the wheel. And if you have this trust deficit, if you have this gap, the people who are really our employers, and there is so much mistrust. I mean, on mine and to me and condonym. And I was making the point, said, if you look at even the state of education today, colleges of education, who share policies I work on, share say, even the allowances, young person you better no credit into. Share are buying a struggle 7 months now, omuntia allowances. Allowances no crana omutiano. It is an inferior regime, an inferior introduction of allowances, because a replacement, and I say a restoration. Usha campaign timer. Campaign was that yaba allowances no yaba restore. To restore means they are not a war and no na you signed the paper and no na yaba implemented. You replace the allowances with the student loans. No, the allowance for the teacher trainees was about 600 cedis, 586 Ghana cedis, almost 600 cedis. Say no, the award year as allowance is 200 cedis. You haven't been able to restore. Now, so restore. Yeah, that is not a restoration. It is some inferior arrangement far lesser than what pertained in the past. It is clear, sir, what you thought when you were in opposition. That's not the situation. That's not what you are doing. So level up, open up to the people. Unim said, quota system, for example, has come back. Brinkoff has been told, sir, they should watch the enrollment numbers. You're preventing the quota system so that the colleges can admit at full capacity. Now you're to me creating more opportunities for our young people to become teachers, to help improve people to teacher ratio, to have more professional teachers, particularly at the basic level. You're defeating all of those noble policy intentions. And it's all because of the lack of sincerity. There are so many examples, young year. And look, research after research, who can the EIU4, the Atojo recently, Global Info Analytics, all the polls math study, those that have been published. It's clear, sir, the level of despondency, the level of disillusionment. And to be very frank with you, Captain,
yes,
they had enormous goodwill, or more raising expectations very high. And I prefer positive politics. Politics are my opponent, oba power, obeya the chain, the meme ye. Na me so my promises me so me bar, me so me yet better than what he has done. It will be a race to the top. But the ecosystem say no, it's become a race to the bottom. We are going down the abyss into ababeye empty equalization, baseless equalization. Oh, also we say until me in the west. Where are we going? We are on reverse gear. That is the kind of politics leading to this level of anger. Intiana may warning, may cautioning colleagues in the political class, if we do not respond to the legitimate needs, the legitimate anxiety, the anger of the people, and politicians will become endangered species. It is not out of our ability, out of our control, to take steps, remedial steps now. Now, young change this trajectory. Now, you're introducing a new wave of politics, the politics of sincerity, of truth. Want to mean now what I say, want to mean what's your bo what power, where who the reality, want to me implement here. I commend President Kufuor for example, or promising yourself, or power, or reducing the number of ministers. Go back here, Captain.
Yeah, sure.
When he came to power and realized he couldn't do it, at least he admitted. So, no question, make by reducing, but looking at Ejuma Waho and all of that, and Ghana for Monfanchami, that particular promise, Nadia, I can't keep it. You see, that kind of politics, no, where you level up, you open up, you are sincere to the Ghanaian people, and you adapt a path. Everybody met me who said, "Oh, wait there," and yet and you have become obstinate. Yeah, say the idea we are no jai. This disparity, widening. No, let's address it. Let's bridge the gap. But you have just decided. You see, we are on a collision course with the people. Instead, say, you better build the confidence and get the people, the masses, to rally behind us, as Nkrumah did. And exactly 50 years was searching for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in 1972. We need to, at this time, reflect how was he so popular? Did the people rally behind him and they were able to move out there and effect change? The politicians have left the people behind. It's become like two worlds. We are living in two separate worlds. You have the people so angry, so disillusioned, so despondent. And then the politicians think that they are leading the people. They are leading, but nobody is following. And we need to watch it.
I mean, Sammy now say na repayment no menya one-on-one ya bonkomo. Pacho me that say.
As a Daniel and